Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm on the Kabe stand at the Caravan Salon Düsseldorf, and in this video I'm going to have a wander around and take a look at their motorhomes, their van and some of their caravans. Now, as you may know, Kabe are actually the owner of Coachman back in the UK, and Jules and I have been testing out a Coachman Sportivo, as you'll know. So I'm interested to dive into the Swedish version and see what they're like. So we'll make a start with Crown. So I'll move around this way and you move around that way. So in terms of their integrated motorhomes here at Caravan Salon, there is Crown and then Imperial. So on Crown, what Kabe have is their red graphic. This is across all their caravans and motorhomes, their full range. This is their logo, as you can see. On these motorhomes, I'll show you this round here. What you do get is the back end. You'll probably recognise that from our Sportivo. That's the same on the Travel Master range back in the UK. So Crown is their sort of more entry level, that's not really the word to use, at over 200,000 euros for this one, but we go up further to Imperial. But let's have a look in Crown. Now, what I like, you know, I like a European motorhome, and obviously the Swedish one delivers that. So the habitation door is on the offside, and we can see here the L-shaped seating area. This one is finished in the beautiful cream leather. This is the one I would choose. I'm not sure if this colour for 2026 is called Cornwall. Again, I'd have to check on the website, but I think that might be what it's called. Because it's integrated, you get the drop-down bed there, electric drop-down bed. Coming back, now again, these features are quite familiar to the Sportivo. It's the off-white finish, the black handle, the beautiful wood effect as well, and the wood flooring. So this is the Crown version. So our kitchen area, you'll notice there's no oven here. It is actually up here above the tower fridge and freezer. Thetford tower fridge and freezer, over 150 litre capacity on these. The storage here, and on the offside you're going to find a beautiful shower room with toilet and sink there, and the mirrors with the storage cabinet as well. Now, the good thing with the Kabe models is they offer the options of longitudinal beds, island beds, and also side French beds, as we call them, or side fixed beds. This one has longitudinal beds, as you can see there. I believe there will be a cushion on the Swedish models, and you can pull that out and make that into one big bed. But that just gives you an idea of a Crown, and this isn't one of the larger ones. Let's make our way around and take a look at Imperial. Now, many of you will be familiar with Imperial because we have Imperial in the UK. I've recently done an Imperial review, so you can have a look on the channel to see one of the Coachman Imperials. Let's take a look. We'll go into this one. This is the 830. So in terms of the exterior, you can see the Imperial is embossed on there. It's the red and black graphics as well. For 2026, I believe Kabe have also introduced the iNDUS system from Thetford, which is a toilet system. Again, I've done some content around that. Let's go and take a look at Imperial. So coming in, now these are designed for extreme cold climates. In terms of the build, they have an aluminium outer, insulation, aluminium inner, and then a carpeted internal wall for reduced condensation and obviously to keep you nice and warm. They also do a fantastic effort in the very hot weather. I see the front here again with the leathered finish as well. This kitchen on Imperial, absolutely solid, the solid worktop as well on the finish. Then we've got the gloss. I do like gloss. The padded ceilings as well. They have Alderwet central heating. They have underfloor heating. Here we've got the Thetford oven. They are a bit different on the UK Imperial. We do have the microwave as well, I believe, and the oven and grill. And then coming back, this one has the longitudinal beds. There are models with island beds. The beautiful padding all the way around. You do get internal alarms fitted as well on Imperials. There's extractor fan. You'll get your air conditioning unit, which is here as well. And then a separate shower here on the near side, and the separate toilet on the off side. We don't need to have a look at all those features. We're just having a look around today. That's for my full reviews, but you do get the solid ceramic toilet. And as I say, new toilet systems. I believe they've got an incinerator style toilet running off diesel and the iNDUS system as well. That's an all-in-one sort of dump system. So that was two of the motorhomes. We'll just venture over here now before we go have a look at some caravans. It's quite interesting to see the European caravans. Now the van, I'm going to come back to that because there's just some people in it, but this used to be called the Kabe van. It's now the Kabe Abisko van. This is a Mercedes-based camper van, as we can see here. It's finished in this dark silver colour. This is your paint scheme that you will get. They did try and launch this in the UK. It was at the NEC, I think, last year as the Dura. I did a video on that. Unfortunately, at the moment, we're not able to get it in the UK. I'm really disappointed about that because I think this is a fantastic van conversion. Now on this one, we can see the matte black, aggressive wheels and tyres. In terms of insulation, these are incredibly well insulated as well. You can bang on the sides just to hear that. So going in to the Abisko van, at the rear you have the two bench seats there, the styling, and you can see the storage above it. That's going to act as your bedroom back there. And then coming through, there's the all-in-one washroom as well. That's onto the near side. There's a fridge on the off side, and then you have your Dometic fridge, your Dometic hob and sink. At the back there, that bed is folded up to demonstrate your storage when you need it. Otherwise, that's going to convert into your bed. On the near side, there's the bench seat with table. And what I like as well is those two seats are proper seats. It's not just a single bench. Those have seat belts too, and behind it there's a pop-up for the television. So you've got your TV will go within that large bracket. The table also does fold down as well. And then you've got the Mercedes cab. So that's their van. And then we'll continue down. Now, I don't really think I need to go into this model because many of you will already know that this is in effect a Sportivo. The sizes are a little bit different in the UK, in Sweden compared to the UK, but this is where the Sportivo came from. They also at Kabe have the Fiat base. Now recently in the UK we've launched Aventura. Aventura is our 8-metre long Fiat base, and that just gives you an idea here of the Kabe version. So let's have a look. Now in terms of layout, this is smaller. In the UK we're going to have the 8-metre 4.5 tonne Aventura with longitudinal beds and an island bed. This one here is the longitudinal bed and just gives you an idea here of our graphics. Let's see the finish on this one. So this is their Classic range. So on Kabe it's the Classic. So this is more of an entry level for Kabe because it's based on Fiat. We can see here up at the front we've got the black leather on the seats and then the fabric in the actual lounge area. Again, Europeans are very keen on the L shape. In the UK we seem to have dinette a lot of the time. I do prefer an L shape like this. I find this better for relaxation. So this will be my preferred layout. Into the kitchen, got the white gloss, and then we've got the white cabinets with the chrome instead of the black that we've seen previously. Storage drawers, there is a Dometic oven there, and then we've got a good size Thetford freezer and fridge compartment. So I do like that. The bigger the better for me in terms of fridges and freezers. And as I say, longitudinal. So back here, two longitudinal beds. These are normally around 196 centimetres long. I don't know whether that's the case on this range, but looking at them, I'd say that won't be far off. And then we have an all-in-one. Now this replicates the Sportivo, although it's backwards if that makes sense, but this is how our Sportivo bathroom looks. So we've got the all-in-one shower with the toilet and the sink as well. So that's a Fiat-based Kabe. Right. I'm not sure what else awaits us down there, and if not, we'll dive into some caravans next. So next up, so many of you will recognise this. This is the Travel Master. This is the Royal. This is basically when you see it in the UK, we have our Travel Master. Now our Travel Masters in the UK through Coachman are quite unique in that they're 8 metres and 39 centimetres. The Kabe ones, as far as I know, go up to just over 8 metres instead. Ours in the UK as well through Coachman are 4.5 tonnes. So this one here is 8 metres and 6 centimetres, so a bit shorter than what we get, but again based on Mercedes. This is a layout we don't see often at home. Let's go in and have a look. So this one, actually has, and let me know what you think, it's interesting, this has a fixed side bed, a French bed. People call them different things. They're still known to me as French beds. But you can see in the back offside corner, the bed here, the beautiful soft furnishings around there, cabinets, and then here we have the all-in-one washroom. The shower's actually right in the back corner there, so it is a separate shower, but it's in the back there, and the toilet and a sink as well. Wardrobe space. You don't have the big garage on here because the bed's not as high, so this is easier to get on. Huge tower fridge and freezer by Thetford. Good sized kitchen. This is really nice for a motorhome. This is huge. Loads of space here to walk through. This is based on the Mercedes. It's got a nice wide body to it, the Travel Master range. Good size lounge for an 8-metre. Yeah, I like that one. Right, so that's their motorhomes, the Kabe Motorhomes. So some familiarity there with what we have. Let's venture on, just take a look at some of their caravans. Now, I'm definitely no expert on their caravan range. What we'll do is we'll wander around and we'll get to the bigger ones shortly. I always go straight for the big ones, as you know. So here we have the estate version. Now in euros, they start at 40,000 euros, and this one here is 44,000 euros. But with Kabe, you can see the red decals, the graphics here. Let's go and have a look out of interest. We do like a bit of caravan content because Jules and I started with a caravan. Oh, this is lovely. So, common for Europe, a lounge in the front, and you can see here the wraparound. Small seats there, the table, storage, biggest speaker I've ever seen in that cupboard there. And then we come down, a good size 142 litre Thetford fridge and freezer. The all-in-one there. The toilet, sink, very small. Now this is a small caravan, so you've got to remember that shower, it will literally pull out from the sink and you shower in there. I believe these do have Alder heating as well in that price point. Nice kitchen here, and then back here, single beds. So 2 singles and 2 wardrobes here. Yeah, lovely, and I bet that's a padded ceiling. And the carpeted walls, like the motorhomes, insulation, really important. It's for extreme weather. Sweden's pretty cold in winter, definitely not being in winter. I'd be a rubbish Eskimo, as you probably know. So that was estate, this is estate, and then we go up onto our next model. And this is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but Smaragd. Next level up. I really apologise for my absolutely horrendous pronunciation. Let's go and see. So this one is now at 56,000 euros. Going in, we have got a larger lounge because we've got a little bit bigger. I'm going to find some big ones soon, but a bigger lounge again at the front there with the wraparound, our kitchen area, and then back there, this one has single beds as well. It's funny because in the UK, we often struggle to get single beds. Island beds are a big thing, aren't they? But I like this finish here. Look, we've now got a wood effect finish here. And this is the mood lighting that Kabe do. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's see what else we can go and find. Now then, moving down the line, I've seen a royal. We'll start with some royals. We won't go in this one because this is a smaller one. Let's find one where people aren't in. What's this one here? Let's go straight into Imperial. I don't think there's anyone in here, so we'll take this one here. So coming down, this is Imperial, 103,000 euros for the one we can see, 9 metres and 40 centimetres. You wouldn't be able to tow that at home, that's for sure. So this is an example of their top of the range caravan. Let's go and take a look. It's quite an impressive thing. This is obviously a twin axle model. I didn't see how much it weighed. We'll have a look on the way out. But if you want a caravan that's over 9 metres, this is what you can get inside it. Beautiful leather. That looks what was called, I believe this was Hollywood leather last year, and I think this colour now is Cornwall, but I could be wrong, but I think that might be it. Big table, look at this. And the wraparound, again, the padded ceiling, and then a huge kitchen. And it looks like here we've got electric and induction as well going on here. Got the Thetford oven, loads of storage there. More storage, huge tower fridge freezer, and a microwave. That's very unusual for Europe. We have them in the UK, obviously, but European manufacturers very rarely do that. Yes, it's quite a low level, but at least it's in here. That's an absolute bonus. Mood lighting, and then our storage. This one has got the Alder wet central heating. Could possibly have underfloor. I don't know off the top of my head. And back here, we've got a huge shower cubicle. That's a really good size shower there on the off side. And then we've got a big bed at the back. This bed actually splits in two. You can see that one raised up. These electrically raise up and down. You can see the buttons. We've got the headboard at the back there. Some small wardrobes each side, USB chargers as well. But yeah, nice big double, but with the reclining seats. We've got our toilet and sink in there and more storage as well. Big, big caravan, lots of storage. Yeah, I'd be interested to know what this one weighs. I'll see if I can, if Jules doesn't drop you on the way out, we'll see if we can just have a quick look at the sign to see what it is. So 2.8 tons. You're going to need quite a tow car for that one. And then we have a further, I think that's a further Imperial as well. Right, we'll just venture this way to move out of the way. So in terms of their caravans, they do have an even bigger one. I believe it's about 10 metres long. It's called the Hacienda. The Hacienda has a new number of specifications. You can actually order it how you want. It's very much of a niche product. It's probably got a very niche price tag as well, I'd imagine. So that, I'll just spin us around this way. I'll go this way. So that is the Kabe Motorhomes and Caravans for 2026. There's only a small number of them here. They've got numerous layouts. There's only one van as far as I know, but in terms of the motorhomes, there's a number of layouts on each of these ranges, and two with their caravans. They've got a huge number of different layouts and sizes on those caravans. So Kabe, a Swedish manufacturer, premium end, premium build and premium prices. It's getting busy at the show now. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.